or most of you have, I believe, received your SLM as well. Is it so? You have received? Very good. So when we talk about moving ahead, the quadrant third, which is talking about the reference material, and here you can see the self-assess reference material and collaborative learning through PDF also. So when we talk about reference material, it is also very important to have that current information about your program, about your content. And for this, we also provide some web resources to you. So you can easily click on those web resources where you can find in your content only your subtopic, where you will see the audio lectures. After this, you will find the SLM. The e-content is also available, and after this you will find the web resources where you have to only click that web resource and it will give you a detail about that, so we can have that references through the quadrant third approach. And when we talked about moving ahead, the quadrant 4, which is very important, because if we are learning and we are not testing ourselves, we cannot find it that have we learned it or not. So for that purpose, we have quadrant 4 approach, in which we focus on the test your understanding. It means the self-assessment and the internal assessment, and finally the end-term examinations are there. Within this approach or this quadrant, we focus on number 1, self-assessment. Self-assessment means once you have completed your subtopic covering the audio video lectures, and then finally you have also read your content, which is available physical form and the soft copy. After completing this, you can also attempt self-assessment, where you will find the 2 MCQs. So you will see 2 MCQs, you have to click on those, and options will be available, so you have to click on the right answer. But you will not get the marks for this, because it's a self-assessment for your own learning, so that you can have the idea of your subtopic. After this, after completing the whole module, it means covering all these subtopics, you will find the internal assessment. So within a course, as I suggested, like we have 5 modules, it means we have 5 internal assessment and 1 another assessment for the whole course. So we have 6 internal assessment for 1 course. Is it clear to everyone? I believe it's now clear to everyone. So we have this is the format which we follow. So internal assessment is having a weightage of 30%. So for your end-term examination, it is having a weightage of 70%, and for internal assessment, we have 30% weightage, which is countable. So once you are like going for your end-term examination, definitely you need to focus on your internal assessment and its marks as well. And that's why we talk about the self-learning and preparation, which is only possible through our Amigo, and we have also live doubt clearing sessions. So further we'll move ahead and we'll see how we do conduct our live doubt clearing sessions. So when we see the content delivery, which is like flipped classroom, you can have the environment and you can have a learning of the traditional classrooms and the online classrooms. We usually learn through understanding. So for example, if I'm not having any idea how to learn what is the topic, I don't have any idea, it will be really difficult for me to connect with the topic. And for this, we divide this into 3 segments. One is the before class, then we have in class and after class. Before class, you have to prepare yourself for content, like the content which is available on Amigo. Clear? Can I get a yes or no? Okay, yes. Great. So when we have prepared ourselves before the class, we have read the content, we have heard the video, see the video and heard that audio also. Finally, we are ready with our content. We are prepared well, and then finally we can enter into our live doubt clearing session, which you can access through Amigo only. So you will find the link of the live doubt clearing sessions. Once you will click on that link which is provided on Amigo, you can easily connect with your faculty members live, where you will find the schedule for the live doubt clearing session, and you can connect with your faculty members and you can share your thoughts, insights, your learning, and definitely doubts as well. So it's a platform where you can resolve your queries if you have any queries related to your topic. So here you can find the resolution at the same moment, because your faculty members will be available there. And after this, we have after class, and after completing that live doubt clearing session, we have to go through certain important aspects. One is the test your understanding. So here you can attempt the test your understanding or before also. And then we have additional assignments, that the internal assessments, or we also call it the internal assignments, which you have to complete because it is also important for your end term examination. And finally, you can also find one another important option, that is ask your professor. Now, what is ask your professor? Anyone having any idea? Your professor is asking to you, what does ask your professor? Now you can ask, what does ask your professor, ma'am? So ask your professor is a very important tab you will find on Amigo, where you have to click. Once you will click on that, you can compose a mail, and this mail you will find directly go to your faculty members, those who are related to your content. It means your course faculty. So you can, if you have any academic query, any doubt related to any topic or any subtopic, you have to draft or compose a mail, and finally you can send it directly to your professor. And those who are associated with it, they will give you answer within maximum to maximum 24 hours, but we have a TAT of 18 hours also, right? So this is how we also strategize it so that we can have a better communication